Yeah, it's more than fair. As if you have any right, any of you people have any right to operate that way. You don't. God had his law. Everybody knew and had the opportunity to repent. You know, and for blocking my communications, yeah, you can guarantee there's a lot of things that have happened in my life to where I've been robbed and vexed the whole time. And that's part of being a believer, is having to go through that, yeah. Because if we're perfect in our in our hearts, that there will be, the devil can't even touch you. So there's some area, where we went off that has to be corrected. And if it took 10 years, from 2006 or 5, to 2015, to where I was at my lowest, worst point, then it might take 10 years to fix. So it's any time now this can happen. But, the contempt I feel for you deceitful people, when God mentions overflowing scourges upon these people that ruled my people in Jerusalem, scornful men that made a covenant with death, it's not a joke. The patience, the affliction we've had to live through, the time that it took, it's going to be ruthless as this happens upon all these people, They think they can block and rob us. It's already finished. It already happened. I already know. The judgment's set and certain. We're just waiting for the moment. It'll happen without a warning, suddenly. It says it in the scriptures. Like a breach swung out in a high wall, you shall all of you be slain like a bowing wall and a tottering fence that imagine mischiefs in your heart continually. Are they gathered together for war against me, man? Yeah, I hope you're ready to die in judgment, Mark, you genocidal piece of trash, and every one of you people, you think you can block my love, you deceitful, block my communications, stand in the place of my blessings, you worthless, murderous bitch. Yeah, your guys' whole kingdom, all you 33 1/3 rulers that did what you did, you think you have a kingdom here to maintain and would try to throw off the law of Jesus Christ, the King of glory, the creator of heaven and earth. That's exactly what all these deceitful people will do, and make war on God's remnant, a lawless, criminal, corrupt group. He is going to utterly annihilate these people in judgment, as it says in his scriptures. Those that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, doctrines of demons, and the abomination, quantum computer, they think is going to rule this system, in the mouth shall be consumed together. In Isaiah 66, 16 through 17. By fire and by his sword, the Lord will plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctified themselves by Satan's wisdom, and then robbed and targeted us, man, and then would block our blessings. Yeah, you all are about to be executed in judgment. You've been fairly warned. It's not a threat. It's the promise, righteous justice and judgment of God coming upon the land now, upon this whole guilty community. You don't have no right to operate that way, man. You deceitful, treasonous piece of trash, man. The indignation I feel for how these people operated is justified, totally justified. I'm not perfect. Okay, nobody is in their flesh. Okay, when you're living in a satanic world of heathens, criminal, godless, lawless people, man. This flood is any time, man, and rest assured, all these people are getting removed. Every one of these guilty people, the tares are getting removed before morning. It's about to happen any time. So I hope you enjoy that, Mark. That's what they think they already know. They know, I believe they know, actually. That's why they're isolating us, would block me, because once you feel love, it sets you free. Right? So they want to stand around people continuously and block people's freedom, because all it takes is one person getting free to set another bunch of people free. Okay, because where there's no fear, there's no interference, cognitive dissonance from the spiritual realm. Once one person gets into the etheric realm, which they've blocked us down throughout time, this whole corrupt community murdered people too close to the truth. May your whole family be annihilated in judgment for what was done now. All you deceitful rulers that were immortal essentially, and then destroyed people's lives as corrupt individuals from Satan's family, man. Yep, it's going to be a burning lake of fire forever for all these guilty people for what they did. You guys are all guilty of genocide, blood poisoning agendas. Flee to the pit now. Yeah, you're going. Every one of you people will be gone in just probably days from now for what you did. Have hid the truth behind those. So I hope you guys are ready for that. They don't have a right to operate that way. They don't have a right to isolate people because they're dead. And God's killing all these people now in judgment for their criminal acts that haven't been held accountable. You know, and they're not bound in linear time. So, you know, what is immortality? Their lives might have really seemed like forever. Okay, but it's over now. So I hope you guys enjoy your judgment and being stuck in a pit, burning in a flame for what you did. You're all guilty. The whole world can see it now. Worldwide, at the internet, everybody knows all these people are guilty, and God's executing all the kings of the earth. Great chief men are all about to be destroyed. You know, so enjoy that, Bill Gates, you deceitful piece of trash. They think they have this AI system set up, and they're just gonna, you know, they're gonna continue. No, God is destroying them all in 1 to 3 days. So, you know, the frustration for us is only for a moment. You guys will be tormented day and night. You know, everybody that Satan deceived and received his mark also, that didn't want to repent. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah, your guys' whole community is guilty. All you rulers, you can't continue. How does that feel? All you bitches in the Pentagon that made us sit through that bullshit. The Bush dynasty family. Your whole Skull and Bones community. It's time. You know, God says pray for your enemies. No, he says in Jeremiah, don't pray for them. 3 different times. Okay, pray not for this people. I will love them no more. So enjoy being held accountable now, Babylon, in 1 hour, anytime now. This is at your guys' door for what was done. The whole guilty, corrupt community of low vibrational energy vampires that rob people. You're not immortal. You guys are getting sentenced to death now. You don't have a right to other people's energy. The whole hive is about to be incinerated in judgment, the whole community. And for what we've had to go through, as soon as this flashover happens, man, God's clearing all these people out of the land. They don't have any power to even stand on the land. And neither shall they strengthen themselves in their iniquity. My wrath is upon the whole multitude. Yeah, as God gives us the opening of the mouth, seals our gates, our rods blossom, man. They're all getting threshed. It's going to happen real quick, so you don't want to be caught off guard. The people are about to be troubled at midnight and pass away. Okay, as God fulfills his word. So, you know, enjoy that, you deceitful manipulator. Trying to block my blessings, my love. It's coming down like a deluge. Yeah, I shared it in one of my previous videos. Og Tellis said it 8 or 9 years ago. Okay, God is uniting his people. Our whole family of angels is coming down, I believe, at the 6th seal. A whole etheric community is coming down. God said, I'll send you the corn, the wine, and the oil. No more will I make you reproach among the heathen. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because you're going to look up in the sky and see this, and all the wicked will be terrorized and flee in judgment as this happens, and they're getting destroyed now. So enjoy your judgment, Mark. Barack Obama, you're going to a lake of fire. All these people are going to hell now for what they did. You know, Barack Obama read Psalm 46 like he's God. No, you're a man. Okay? And the wicked are all, it's finished for these people that robbed us. So, yeah, enjoy that. Hope you guys enjoy that, because it's time, anytime now. cut off for good from the fountain of life forever for how you people operated. Have had time to repent, you know, just like Noah's generation. A whole big community is about to get wiped off the map now for what was done. So be ready, you guys. God bless you.